Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up? If you're catching this replay, my name is Saluto Uba. I'm an attorney, tax strategist, but today I'm here to quickly talk with you about one of the biggest challenges that Black-owned businesses face. So if you know anybody that could use this information, if you know a Black business owner, or if you know someone who's a business owner in general and is trying to grow and achieve and to accomplish their goals, please share this live with them. As you're joining into the chat, share what type of business you do, share where you're coming in from, and we're talking about one of the biggest challenges that Black-owned businesses face today. And it's two words: vertical integration. So if you're unfamiliar with what vertical integration is, it pretty much means having different businesses along different segments of an industry that complement each other. And one of the things that I see, particularly in the Black community, is moving into this wave of entrepreneurship, where entrepreneurship is sexy. People want to be business owners. People want to grow their own brands and to be their own boss and do all that good stuff. But one of the things I see is that there's a lot of saturation in certain fields and there's not enough people branching out into complementary industries. A lot of people fall in love with whatever the new catchy or sexy industry is, whether it be e-commerce, real estate, crypto is a big thing that's going on now. And what a lot of people don't really think through is, of course, there's going to be the dominant industry, but what does it look like to set up and to establish a business in complementary industries to that? And the reason why this is so important is that when everybody's a real estate investor, or everybody's a realtor, or everybody's starting their own e-commerce printing business or drop shipping business, when everybody's doing the same thing, it creates a log jam in one area, but then it also creates lots of opportunity in other areas that aren't really serviced and not necessarily being built up. So if everybody's a real estate investor, if everybody's trying to wholesale or fix and flip properties, who's going to be the loan originator? Who's going to be the mortgage originator? Who's going to be the appraiser? Who's going to be the deal coordinator, transaction coordinator? Who's going to be the staging company? Who's going to do all these different things that are necessary to helping companies and to helping business and industries grow? One of the things that I see a lot with business owners is that, they'll start out really excited, they'll start out very passionate, but soon they'll flame out. Soon they might start to feel that, there's not enough space for growth in this industry, or the market is oversaturated. That's something that I unfortunately hear a lot. What you start to realize is that it's not necessarily that the market is oversaturated, it's that the market is underserved. So no matter what you do, if you're in the nonprofit space, if you're in the for-profit space, if you're in education, if you work with kids, if you're in commerce, whatever you do, there's your primary servicing, but also be thinking there are other complementary services that have to happen in order to accomplish this. So when it comes to vertical integration, when it comes to thinking more out of the box, how does one think through, this is how we go and this is how we get vertically integrated across the industry? One of the exercises that I like to do to help illustrate this is just go through whatever it is that you do and think through how many different steps in the process are needed to really accomplish that goal. So for example, if you're in real estate and just say you just want to purchase a house. If you're a customer purchasing a house, how many different things do I need to interact with? Well, I need to figure out what houses are available. Obviously, you use like a Zillow or realtor.com. I'm going to need an agent to help me see the houses, a mortgage broker to figure out how I'm going to pay for it. In some instances, people will need in between time. If they're moving from one area to another area, they're going to need services to sell their own property, moving services, someone to coordinate, of course, everything in the transaction. You're going to need a title company. These are all different things in that one goal of accomplishing, of purchasing a house or moving or any of that. So when we think about vertical integration, everybody sees the realtor, but nobody sees all the other steps that are in there. So all these other things that we talked about are in-demand services and go hand in hand with that same industry, but they're not as saturated or they're not as heavily competed in. This creates an opportunity to fill in a need that's there where there's not a lot of competition. So oftentimes people are looking for, how do I get into the industry? How do I grow my business? How do I do something distinct and special? But they're not necessarily looking where there's even that same kind of genre. There's a problem, but everybody's flooded to be the realtor, but nobody's really concerned with being the mortgage lender or the appraiser or anything like that. That's really all I had for today. We're closing out Black History Month, and I'm so excited. I'm so honored to have a Black business. I'm so excited to be able to serve business owners from everywhere, all walks of life, all people. But one of the things that I see in my community that I like to speak on are these different challenges that have historically held us back and are things that we can grow from and we can move forward on today but we got to be aware. So I just want to share, and hopefully you took value from that. If you know someone that could use this, please feel free to share this replay with them. Vertical integration is something that's going to be very important, especially as we're building communities, especially as we're making inroads in different industries and we're trying to grow as a brand, as a business. We're trying to grow as a tribe of business owners. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to me about that. Once again, my name is Saluto Uba. We have a free resource for you. If you're on this live, please feel free to click the link in my bio. We developed a resource called the Power Team Playbook, and it helps business owners, it helps people in all industries figure out, hey, if we're bringing in this much or if we're at this stage of our business, what are things that we need from the legal side? What are things that we need from the tax side? What are things that we need from the strategy side? So it's a very simple, you can see where you are, and then we have strategies for you to use right now. And if you have a question, if you have a topic, if you have something like me to discuss, tax strategy, intellectual property and trademarks, business formation, all that good stuff, feel free to shoot me a DM, to drop it in the comments on one of our many posts, and we'd be happy to talk about that. Until next time, y'all, catch you later. Peace.